Have you ever woken up after a full night's sleep, yet still felt like you could sleep another 5 hours? You drag yourself out of bed, pour that first cup of coffee, hoping it'll fix everything. But deep down, you know it won't. Because this tiredness, it's not just physical. It's something deeper, something most people never even realize. If you've been wondering why you always feel exhausted no matter what you do, stay with me till the end of this video. Because today, I'm going to reveal the real reason behind your constant fatigue, and more importantly, how to fix it for good. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to Vital Path Growth, because here we share real, science-backed insights that help you live a stronger, healthier, and more energized life. Hit that subscribe button, and let's begin this journey together. Now let's be honest, tiredness has become the new normal for millions of people. You wake up tired, you go to work tired, you come back home and collapse on the couch, scrolling through your phone until your eyes can barely stay open. You think, maybe I just need more sleep. So, you try to go to bed early, or you sleep in on weekends, but somehow nothing changes. You still wake up feeling drained, foggy, and unmotivated. Sounds familiar? You're not alone. Here's the shocking truth. Feeling tired all the time is not just about how many hours you sleep, it's about how you live your life, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Most people are not actually sleep deprived, they're energy deprived. Think about it. You can't recharge a dead battery by just leaving it in the dark, right? You need to plug it into power. The same goes for your body. If you're constantly tired, it means something inside you is draining your energy faster than you can recharge it. And today, we're going to uncover what that really is. Let's start with the first reason most people overlook. You're not breathing right. Sounds strange, right? But studies show that shallow breathing, the kind most of us do while sitting hunched over our phones or computers, literally limits oxygen flow to your brain and muscles. You're not tired because you need another cup of coffee. You're tired because your body is running on low oxygen. The fix? Every few hours, step outside or simply stand up, close your eyes and take 10 slow, deep breaths. Breathe from your belly, not your chest. Feel the oxygen fill your lungs. You'll be amazed how quickly your mind wakes up. The second reason, and this one's huge, is that your mind is constantly overstimulated. We live in an attention economy, where your phone, your emails, your social media feeds, they're all fighting for your focus every second. And every time your brain switches tasks, even for a moment, it burns energy. This is why by evening you feel mentally drained. Not because you worked hard, but because your brain never got a moment of stillness. So, if you truly want to feel energetic again, start protecting your focus. Turn off notifications for a few hours a day. Go for a walk without your phone. Let your mind breathe. The third hidden reason is your diet. But not in the way you think. Most people assume eating sugar gives them energy, and yes, it does. But only for a few minutes. Then comes the crash. The real energy foods are not candy bars or energy drinks. They're whole foods that keep your blood sugar stable. Oats, nuts, fruits, leafy greens, and enough water. Hydration, by the way, is one of the simplest and most ignored secrets of high energy. Even mild dehydration can make you feel tired, unfocused, and moody. So next time you feel that afternoon slump, skip the soda and grab a glass of water. And here's something even more important: emotional fatigue. Have you ever noticed how dealing with stress, toxic people, or worrying all the time can leave you completely exhausted, even if you haven't done any physical work? That's because your brain and body can't tell the difference between emotional danger and physical danger. When you're stressed, your body goes into fight or flight mode. Your cortisol levels rise, your heartbeat speeds up, and your energy drains fast. If this happens every day, your system never resets. You're living in survival mode, not rest mode. But here's the good news. You can break that cycle. In the next part of this video, we'll dive deep into how your thoughts, habits, and small daily choices are secretly controlling your energy levels. And I'll show you simple, science-backed ways to fix them, starting today. So if you truly want to wake up every morning feeling alive, focused, and full of energy, don't miss what's coming next. You'll finally understand why your energy disappears even when you sleep enough, and how to get it back naturally. So now that we understand why you always feel tired, let's talk about how to fix it, not temporarily but permanently. Because what most people do is treat their tiredness like a symptom instead of a signal. They try to cover it with caffeine, naps, or motivation videos. But real energy isn't something you find, it's something you create. And once you learn how, you'll never have to rely on quick fixes again. Let's start with the foundation, your sleep quality, not just your sleep quantity. You can sleep 8 hours and still wake up tired if your body never enters deep, restorative sleep. One of the biggest mistakes people make is using their phones before bed. That blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, blocking the release of melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to rest. So if you want to wake up fresh, try a 30-minute digital sunset every night. Turn off all screens, dim the lights, and let your mind unwind. Read something calming, stretch, or practice slow breathing. Within a week, you'll feel the difference. Now, here's something people rarely talk about. Your morning routine actually determines your entire day's energy. The way you wake up sets the rhythm for your body's internal clock. Most people open their eyes and immediately grab their phone, flooding their brain with stress and dopamine spikes before they even get out of bed. Instead, when you wake up, sit still for a moment. Take a deep breath. Think of one thing you're grateful for. Then drink a full glass of water. Your body just went 7 hours without hydration. Stretch, open a window, let sunlight hit your eyes. That simple sunlight exposure tells your brain, it's morning, time to produce energy. Do this daily, and your tired mornings will slowly fade away. The next thing that's draining your energy is constant multitasking. We've been taught that doing more means achieving more, but neuroscience says otherwise. Every time you switch between tasks, your brain burns glucose, your fuel. That's why after a few hours of jumping between emails, messages, and work, you feel completely drained. The fix? Try single tasking. Choose one task, silence distractions, and give it your full focus for 25 minutes. Then take a short break. This simple discipline not only saves energy, it also makes you more productive. And feeling productive gives you mental energy in return. Now let's talk about nutrition. Because what you eat literally becomes your energy. The problem is that the modern diet is full of foods that look good but make you tired. Refined sugar, processed carbs, fried snacks. These cause spikes and crashes in your blood sugar, leading to fatigue and irritability. Instead, fill your plate with foods that release energy slowly. Oats, eggs, avocados, green veggies, lentils, and nuts. And remember, energy is not just about calories, it's about nutrients. When your cells are well fed, your body doesn't have to fight to stay awake. Another hidden energy thief is chronic tension. Many people walk around with tight shoulders, clenched jaws, and shallow breathing without even realizing it. This physical tension constantly signals your brain that something's wrong, keeping you in a low-grade fight-or-flight state. The result? You feel mentally exhausted, even on calm days. The solution is movement. Not heavy workouts, just gentle, consistent movement. Take a walk, stretch, do yoga, or dance in your living room. Physical movement resets your nervous system and floods your body with oxygen. Energy follows movement. Always remember that. Let's go even deeper, because sometimes tiredness is not about the body at all. It's about emotional weight. Holding on to guilt, regret, anger, or disappointment silently drains your vitality. Your mind can't rest when it's constantly replaying old stories. If you truly want to heal your fatigue, you need to start forgiving yourself and others. Let go of what's already gone. Forgiveness is not about saying what happened was okay. It's about freeing yourself from the energy it still takes to carry that pain. The moment you release it, you'll feel lighter, emotionally and physically. And don't underestimate the power of purpose. Many people feel tired not because they've done too much, but because they're doing things that don't inspire them. When your actions lack meaning, your soul gets exhausted. But when you wake up with a sense of direction, even a small one, your body naturally finds energy to follow through. Ask yourself every morning, what's one thing I can do today that truly matters to me? That question alone can reignite your drive.